Hi everyone, welcome to the Document AI session. I'm Sudheera Vanguri and I lead the Document AI product suite at Google Cloud. A quick run through of the agenda today. I'll be starting with the challenges and market opportunities we're seeing in document processing and dive into a product overview of Document AI. I'll also be sharing some customer use cases and some exciting new announcements in Document AI solutions. Following that, my colleague Louis Liu will unbundle some of the technologies we use under the hood. Let's dive right in. Nearly all business processes today begin, include, or end with a document. Most companies are sitting on a document goldmine. Think PDFs, emails, customer feedback, patents, contracts, technical documents, sensitive documents, HR files, and the list goes on. And these documents are only going to grow with time. If you're already trying to make sense of your documents, it's likely you're only scratching the surface. A lot of these documents are unstructured, which can be very time consuming to process. Now, what do we mean by structured and unstructured? 20% of enterprise data is structured. Now, by structured data, this can be human generated or machine generated data that is highly organized and formatted to be searchable. A lot of data analytics tools out there can be used to process structured data. However, 80% of enterprise data today is still unstructured. This unstructured data is in the form of free-form text such as written documents, emails, comments, and the data analytics tools out there to process this unstructured data are still very nascent. Document processing has become increasingly complex with time. Processes that involve large volumes of unstructured content are increasing day by day. For instance, top tier logistic firms process over 50,000 bills of ladings per day. The diversity of incoming data spans a variety of doc types and formats. For instance, the average mortgage application today exceeds over 350 pages and over 60 major document types. Why is the diversity increasing? And this diversity can be increasing because of government regulations and as the types of business relationships and entity linkages across various old documents increase with time. A lot of external knowledge can also be associated with a document in its evaluation process. For instance, looking at a document, you may need to know if this driver's license is the official Nebraska driver's license format or not. Cross-linking entities within various incoming data stream generates major new value, and analyzing the semantic depth of documents can unlock various insights within businesses. However, processing these documents is quite challenging because of the various document formats, the manual processes, the cost of error, a lot of bad data, and long processing times and delays. Businesses are faced with high costs, lost revenue, and missed opportunities. That's where document AI comes in. In a nutshell, document AI extracts structured data from unstructured content. Document AI enables businesses to unlock insights from your documents with machine learning. This can enable businesses to make better decisions, such as analyzing customer feedback, processing invoices, or reduce mortgage processing times. Document AI can both extract as well as classify information from unstructured documents. Now, Document AI within Google Cloud builds on top of our computer vision, natural language, and knowledge graph technologies. We have a variety of products within Google Cloud AI to meet customers where they are. Within Document AI building blocks, we have a suite of products under General Document AI, Custom Document AI, and Specialized Document AI. By General Document AI, I'm referring to Google's general OCR models applied to your content. Custom Document AI enables you to train custom models on your content to identify domain specific content tuned to your own specific training data. With specialized document AI, you can use Google's turnkey models to get out of the box extraction and classification for some of the most common document types in the world. Let me unbundle that for you a little bit more. With general document AI, we have our print OCR and handwriting OCR APIs that are already in GA, and they support over 200 languages with our print OCR and over 50 languages with our handwriting OCR. These are already available under the Vision API today. Recently, we've also introduced the Form Parser API in beta, and this enables you to identify spatial content such as key value pairs, tabular content within highly structured forms. With custom document AI, last year we went out GA with AutoML doc classification and AutoML doc extraction APIs. These tools enable you to provide your own training data and tune domain specific content, extraction, and classification applied to your own business documents. We're also introducing custom form parser APIs in alpha that can enable you to extract content provided a single blank form template. With our specialized document AI suite, our goal is to catalog and build dedicated models for some of the world's most common document types. These document models are highly accurate, enable you to classify and identify specific document types such as invoices and receipts and various other document types that I will be talking about shortly. You can also provide data validation and knowledge graph validation against dates, addresses, and various entity types that you find within these documents. And with this turnkey capability, you can apply these models to do classification and extraction against your own documents, high volume documents that you find within your business processes. Some examples of our specialized document AI models are the invoice parser APIs and the receipt parser APIs, which are now available in private beta. Across various industries, such as retail, financial services, healthcare, media and entertainment, and industrial, we are seeing customers use document AIs in ways we couldn't have imagined. For instance, in retail, document AI is being applied by our customers to analyze customer feedback and process store manager feedback to optimize the supply chain and build better products for customers. Our financial services customers are using document AI to cut mortgage processing times and analyze volumes of different document types that are typical to a loan origination process. Within healthcare claims, document AI is applied to cut critical timelines and analyze claims much faster. Media and entertainment companies are using document AI to build recommendation engines and analyze comments and build various feedback systems. Within industrial use cases, document AI is used to analyze highly technical manuals and site assessment documents, and in some cases, analyze archives of documents that are over 100 years old. One company that has reimagined their document strategy by leveraging document AI is the industry leading mortgage services provider, Mr. Cooper. They are challenged to manage many domain specific mortgage document types and have classified over 100 million pages. They've trained over 130 mortgage document labels and achieved over 92% accuracy in classifications. Using document AI, they trust that their content can be accurately classified. Another company that has leveraged document AI, specifically our custom document AI suite for classification and extraction, is DocuSign. DocuSign has trained millions of document types using our document custom document AI models, and have been able to build an accurate auto tagging system that can enable their customers to autofill some of the key fields that are highlighted in yellow on the screen. Here's an example of a tagged W9 form that has been auto tagged using document AI. Document AI can also be applied to various insurance claims use cases. A large US based insurance provider has been able to leverage Document AI to achieve over 74% reduction in claim processing and insurance settlement time. The accuracy of our models has been over 81%. Another large US based financial services company has been able to achieve over 97.8% accuracy using Document AI to analyze over 350 documents per minute. With that, we are very excited to release some new updates to Document AI today. Mortgage packages have historically been a very complex and document intensive workflow in our economy. Now, these packages can be an ideal use case for Document AI. Why? Mortgage packages are of very high volume. They're a mix of structured, semi structured, and unstructured content. There's a lot of content validation requirements on these mortgage packages, and the same mortgage package is analyzed over and over again within origination, securitization, and servicing. And sometimes multiple business units within the same financial institution process income and asset documents multiple times, leading to a lot of inefficiencies. Once the mortgage packet is converted into structured data, it can be fed into multiple downstream analytical and operational workflows. We at Google have identified with our partners and customers various mortgage document types that fit into a typical origination workflow and bucketed into various high value use cases. One of our first focus areas is the income and asset document bucket. I'm excited to introduce the Lending Document AI solution. This is a bundle of specialized models focused on document types used in mortgage lending. In a nutshell, using Lending Document AI, a loan package can be converted into structured data by applying a specialized doc AI models built for various income and asset document types such as W-2s, tax forms, bank statements, and pay stubs. I'm also excited to introduce a second document AI solution called Procure to Pay Document AI. Document AI for Procure to Pay helps enterprises automate one of their highest volume and highest value business processes, the procurement cycle. We provide a group of AI powered parsers, starting with invoices and receipts, that take documents in a variety of formats and return cleanly structured data. Earlier this year, we used the power of Document AI to help in response to COVID 19. We developed the PPP Lending AI solution to help lenders accelerate and automate processing loan applications for the Paycheck Protection Program. The Document AI PPP Parser API made it possible for lenders to handle the large intake volumes of PPP loan requests by using AI to extract information from their loan documents submitted by applicants. Here are some of the key document types supported by our PPP commercial lending document AI. Document AI is also used to bring normalization to ID and passport documents. With that, I'd love to hand over to my colleague Louis Liu to talk about some technologies we use under the hood.
Thank you, Sudheera. Now let's see Document AI in action with a demo. First, we will try to parse the invoice, the image you saw on the left. There are a lot of content in it. You could see multiple addresses, different dates. and many other details in the tabular format. Then we will make this even harder. It is a camera captured image of a W2 form. It is wine stained, an image slightly screwed, and a lot of a paper folds. First, we upload this invoice to the invoice parser. Within seconds, you can see the extracted entity nicely mapped to a well-defined schema. This is very powerful because you don't have to maintain any rule-based mapping layer or any post-processing scripts. And this also makes value normalization to be possible. Within the same UI, you could also inspect and review the key value pair and table extraction results. These outputs are handy and useful if you need to apply additional processing or data mining. Having seen this on the UI, now let's run our W2 form through the command line. This is how production systems integrate with Document AI. This is the highly distorted W2 form we saw earlier. What we're going to do is we send this image through our landing doc AI endpoint and load the output into a BigQuery table as a data sink. With BigQuery, you could perform more advanced data analytics, or just like us, simply look at the data in a tabular format. If we compare the result side by side, we actually extract values from the form with high accuracy and confidence. Let's take a look at a few of them. SSN, Social Security number, all 9 digits match the document, even though hyphens are in the original field. Employer identification number is also correct. In a more challenging case, the employer name and address on row number 6. The entire cell also extracted 100% correct. Getting data extracted from these two documents is no easy task. Let me show you one of the state-of-the-art model we have built at Google. Unlike classic NLP tasks, documents like invoices do not contain natural language as you might find in regular sentences and paragraphs. Data here is often represented in tables. In addition, many documents have multiple pages, varying numbers of sections, and have a variety of layouts and formatting clues to organize those informations. An understanding of two-dimensional layout of the text on the page is the key to understanding such documents. Early this year, we published a new state-of-the-art research paper on extracting data from tabletic documents. This technique is combined with many things we learned and used from building optimal natural language entity extraction models to better understand receipts, bills, insurance quotes, and etc. If you're interested in learning more on this topic, I encourage you to take a look at this paper. Many of our customers ask about what's coming for Doc AI. Let me now give you a sneak peek into the new Document AI portal. It's a one-stop shop where you can create, view, and manage everything needed to solve your own business document challenges. This also includes a new processor library, a gallery of specialized parsers such as invoice parser, 941 form parser, or W9 parser. Apart from the specialized ones, the library will also host other tools like OCR and form parser to help you better understand your documents. Introducing another new feature in Document AI, Human Review, an integrated experience to give you full confidence on accuracy and accountability of the model. helping you meet regulatory and compliance requirements as well. Taking a deeper look at the human review configuration panel, you will be able to choose different validation methods and labeler options. If you already have an in-house workforce or are using an existing BPO or are completely new to human review in your AI ML workflow, we have an option for you. We are very excited to see what you'll be building with our new Doc AI interface. And with that, I'm handing this back to Sudheera.
Thank you, Louis. To wrap up, if you think you have a great use case for document AI, I'd like to encourage you to identify and prioritize workflows that will benefit the most. Here are a few key resources. You can find out more on our website or reach out to our partners who are familiar with our technologies to stitch a custom solution for your needs. We hope you are as excited as we are to apply document AI to your business today. Thank you.